Now to the latest on the building collapse. Officials say that moving forward here, they will not be updating the number of victims recovered as it's getting increasingly difficult to identify the bodies. Instead, they're only going to provide the number of those already identified, which currently stands at 95. After the collapse, people who live in condominiums have grown more and more concerned about the state of their own buildings, such as the case of a man who compares the condition of his Miami Beach condo to that of the Champlain Towers South just before it came crashing down. CBS 4's Bobeth Yates has that story.
The condo owner we spoke to says he's had trouble sleeping at night knowing his building did not pass the recertification, and in the current state, it probably won't.
We got it because of the view and the access to the park, but as you can see, we witnessed pretty much the tragedy that just happened, and that has me and a lot of other owners here very concerned.
Mario Juarez lives in Hardin Hall, a 7-story condo on Miami Beach. And he says the collapse of Champlain Towers South was a rude awakening, and instantly his dream home became a nightmare.
Well, I used to see Champlain Towers South right there. Who would have thought that the building could collapse? And that's pretty much what has us worried, because that building, when you look at it and you compare it with this one, this is worse in any condition, every single condition, in every single sense.
According to this engineer report, Hardin Hall is badly in need of repairs. Their balcony has deteriorated to a point that no one is allowed on them. Their pool is leaking. And take a look at this video. It's a sinkhole in the garage that floods every time it rains. And there's also exposed rebar, cracks on the support beams, and Juarez says there's more.
Since 2018, the first engineer that came said that the roof has water penetration. The roof is failed. Right above my apartment, there are the cooling towers, the most heavy piece of equipment in the roof right here. So if the roof is going to fail, I'm going to be the first one to know. So no, I don't feel safe.
Juarez says the repairs have an estimated price tag in the millions, and the board originally voted for an assessment to complete the repairs, but months later refunded all the money to homeowners without completing the work. But in recent weeks, a city audit found the building was not in compliance with their recertification requirements, and they've since been given a 30-day notice to complete the electrical portion of the repairs, or the property will have to be vacated.
The condition of this building is not an accident. It's not something that happened. It's not a storm or anything that deteriorated the building. It's just a result of decades of mismanagement.
We reached out to the association and their attorney for comment, but did not hear back from neither. In the meantime, Juarez says he's afraid not only for his life, but his investment.
This building needs to be repaired, and that has taken priority over any enjoyment that we can have here in this apartment.
Again, we attempted to reach out to the condo association and their attorney, but neither were willing to speak to us. Now, it's important to note that that building did have an emergency meeting on Wednesday, and they say they're currently working to meet the electrical portion of the audit requirements that is due within 30 days. Back to you.